I'm clearing my space, only inviting the energies of love and above. This is a general reading, so please stay with resonates and leave the rest. We've got the 8th house, we've got Mars, and we've got Libra. 8th house came out yesterday as well. Interesting. It's really being highlighted here. Mars used to be the old ruler of Scorpio. It is now Pluto, but the old leader of Scorpio was Mars. It's the warrior, the action-oriented, the aggressor. This is very masculine energy. The 8th house is all about death and rebirth. It's transformation. It's the occult. It's other people's money, so investments, inheritance. Libra here coming through with partnership being important, being just, being fair. Libra also has a south node right now, so there's a lot of Libras who are going through transformation. They are letting go of old karma, they're letting go of old habits, old ways of being and thinking, where they were sacrificing themselves for the greater good of a partnership, friendship, family relationship, whatever it might have been. But they're kind of recognizing codependency in that, and they're asserting themselves, like this Mars is indicating here, to establish themselves and to put themselves first as well, to put their needs first, their own goals, their own priorities, and not always kind of cave to the demands of what everybody else wants to do. So if you do have a Libra in your life, or you're a Libra yourself, you might have been noticing this change in their attitudes, their almost like their fundamental makeup is going through like an upgrade, and they're no longer pandering or fawning to what everybody else wants to do or what everybody else deems as important. You know, they're kind of just establishing themselves, like enough is enough. Like they are tired of always making the concessions and being the mediator, and they kind of want their own needs being met. So I feel like that transformation energy is key here. The Hierophant in reverse, yeah, it's like battling the conformity or the tradition. You know, Hierophant in the reverse, it's kind of like someone who wants to find their own way. They're not adhering to social norms or to, let's say, a religious ideology or old institutions that tell them they have to be a certain way. They kind of want to find their own way now. And I feel that, you know, Libras, they're coming into their own. They're going to create their own, almost like doctrine, like their own way of being that isn't going to be at the expense of themselves anymore, just for the greater good, and not in a selfish way. I feel like Libras really do get sometimes taken advantage of because they are so willing to keep the peace and go with the flow, and you know, they're easygoing, and they can be, they can really be taken advantage of. Wow, the Sun in reverse. You know, the Sun is a beautiful card to get, whether in the upright or in the reverse. In the reverse, it just says it's a little bit delayed. So when the Sun shows up, it's all about, you know, the sun is shining down on you. It's like everything's working out, abundance, vitality, joy, love, all the good stuff is coming your way. It's delayed because I feel like you're going through this transformation, but it is on its way. And it's like kind of confirmation that you are on the right track, on the right path, and you're doing it the right way. Everything's going to be okay. Like, keep pushing. You're just not seeing it yet because the transformation's not complete yet. Like, kind of trust the process, right? 7 of Cups in the reverse. Anxiety, analysis paralysis. Yeah, okay. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. It's just that Libras are kind of, they're known to dig so deep and analyze every perspective of a situation that sometimes they have a hard time making a decision. And so it doesn't surprise me that the 7 of Cups has shown up here in the reverse, because this is your life, you know, this is your relationships, this is how you see yourself, how you see yourself in a relationship, how you conduct yourself with other people. So these are major themes. So you are treading lightly, you're making a lot of analysis, you're figuring yourself out, you're probably in a lot of introspective modes right now. And I feel like take the time, take all the time that you need. Like, every card's in the reverse here. Like, this is a process. You know, you're shedding a lot, you're releasing a lot. South Node, right? Like old karmic ties, old ways of being, old ways of believing that you have been born with, that you have, you know, if you believe in past lives, have brought in from your past lives. If you believe in your soul, then these are things that are kind of like blueprinted in your soul. And so it's a lot to look at and to kind of reconcile with what is important to you now, with the wisdom that you've gained so far in your life. Let's get you a little bit more. So this is very deep. This is huge. Queen of Swords, yeah, confirmation. Again, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, but I'm leaning towards Libra, air sign, a queen. This is someone who sees the truth. They see clearly, right? It could be storming all around her, but she takes the high view. She sees from a higher perspective and cuts down through to the truth of a matter. So you're doing that right now, and that takes time. That takes analysis. That takes a long time. This is a solo project, right? So very much in your reasoning faculties, very much in your mental faculties right now. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're kind of seeing and analyzing how you've invested so much of your time, effort, abilities in things before in the past where they have not panned out, where your energy was scattered, where your attention was scattered because there's different responsibilities or obligations pulling on you, and you don't want to do that anymore. Look how they're both looking towards the right, like towards the future. It's like, how do we avoid this? How do we not do this anymore? How do we invest in things that then invest back in us, where we can like reap the rewards, whether it's work, studies, or relationships, right? You're not going to spin your wheels anymore. This is very, very deep. If you are Libra, or it's part of your top three, oh, that's too many. I'm going to keep shuffling. I only take one at a time. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if this is resonating right now for you in your life. Wow, Judgment, beautiful, Major Arcana card. Rebirth, right? Shedding the old self and being reborn into who your true essence is. Like your best qualities, your light qualities, shedding your shadow qualities. No more codependence, true partnerships. No more fawning for everybody else or spinning your wheels or wasting your energy. You're going to be focused, laser focused almost, into things that enrich your life, improve your life. And you're not going to feel guilty about them. Like, you are allowed to do things that enrich you, that bring you joy, that bring you success. And it's okay to say no to other people while you do that. Wow, freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yes, freedom from the guilt of saying no to other people, freedom from codependency, freedom from requiring anyone else's approval, judgment, anything like that. It's like true freedom, stepping into your own power. I love this for you, Libra. I hope this resonated, and I wish you all the best.